All right, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making our mold. We're going to be using the dimensions from our guide and cutting out all the necessary pieces. We're going to start with a mold base, just like it says. We're going to do a 9 3/4 by 9 3/4. And then we're going to make a mold base. A mold collar, and we're gonna go from there. So first thing to do is to mark out my dimensions. So I'm gonna do a 9 3/4 by 9 3/4 first. So I'm gonna mark at my 0. 9 3/4. Come over here, make 2 marks, 9 3/4. Connect my marks. And I'm going to use the grid on my mat to line up this line right here and right there. Make sure it's straight. All right, let's cut out this piece. Brand new blade. Go over it several times until you feel the mat below. Don't try to cut through it in one cut. Base part 1. Set it aside. This time we're going to do a 9 3/4 by 9 3/4 by 9 3/4 with an interior of 6 3/4 by 6 3/4. Around, get my straight side. This time I'm just going to come off the edge. Okay. Now we do the interior. Okay, so now we got to make the 6 3/4 inch square on the inside, and that is going to be 1.5 inches on all around, so just 1.5 off this side. And then I'm going to double check it because it's more important that it's 6.75 than it is completely square around it. So like that. Okay. Do the same thing. And then go from here, 6.75. Okay. And then we can draw our line. From there to there. There to there. And we do it from the bottom. Double check, 6.75. Okay. And then we cut. Place it right on that edge. Okay. So this is going to make up your base. It's basically 2 pieces, and then we're going to put the cardboard in here. And the reason for this is we want it to have a nice seal, and since it'll sit down into it, it'll actually hold the bottom together too. So next, we want to make the mold collar. And the mold collar is exactly the same size as this. So I'll just come back when I've got it done. Okay, so now we've got these 2 pieces that we took out of here. One of them we can use for the very tippy top, and the next one we can cut down a little bit to make the insert part of the top. So let's go ahead and just cut this down to 6 inches. Okay, so that's going to get glued onto that. We've got this piece glued onto this piece. All right, so we've got a 25 3/4 inch length of cardboard. We need to make sure we do our 6 9/16, 6 3/8, 6 3/8, 6 3/8 to make our object. And this time we're just going to be scoring. And what that means is we're not cutting all the way through. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to put a mark at 6 9/16. And the easiest way to think about what 9/16 is 8 is half of 16, so 8/16 is a half an inch. So you need 1/16 of an inch more than a half of an inch to make 9/16. Fraction math, fun stuff. So half of an inch plus a 16th, right there. 6, half of an inch plus a 16th, right there. Draw our line. Okay. And then we're going to come off of this one, 6 3/8. So 4/8 would be a half of an inch, so it's an eighth of an inch less than a half inch. So it's 6, there's the half inch, and we're going an eighth of an inch this time less. Okay. 6, half inch, eighth of an inch less. All right, and then it should be 6 3/8 at the end here. Just about. Close enough for government work. So here we're going to score this. Again, not cutting all the way through. Just use a little bit of my blade. I'm just trying to cut through that first layer of paper. And you're looking to make something like that happen, right? If you made it correctly, it should fit pretty snugly. Side there. That. And this piece will go inside. So that is how to make the mold box.